Hi, Brandon. Hi, Derek. Hey, everybody. How's everybody tonight? Another day in paradise. All right, I'll wait for a few more people to join before I say anything of substance. Hi, Merrick's. And hi to everybody else whose names I do not know. All right, guys, so we are here today to talk about Mystic, which came out yesterday, as we all know. And Derek's complimenting the booklet. Thank you. I designed the booklet for Mystic. My handwriting's in that booklet, and obviously I wrote all the lyrics in it. So, okay, we're here to talk about Mystic, which came out yesterday. And The House Above the World video that dropped yesterday. Like usual, if you guys have any questions, comments, especially questions, you know I like questions because they give me some talking points about Mystic or The House Above the World, please go ahead and send them in. Thank you guys for all the compliments on Mystic and all the love and support for Mystic. She and I really appreciate it. I love her so much. I love Mystic so much. So for you guys to receive her with love to really means so much to me, seriously. Thank you guys. This is really all I have to say. I guess that's the main function of being here today. Which song is my favorite from the album? The House Above the World. The video dropped yesterday. Go check it out on the Strange Music Inc. YouTube if you haven't already. Spiritual beliefs. I don't have any. I don't believe in anything, really. I don't not believe in anything. I just don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't spend time on that. What features do I have on Mystic? I have none. Is Mystic like another personality? So I assume you're referring to the girl in the videos and the Mystic herself, who you saw a glimpse of yesterday in the House Above the World video. If you haven't watched it, go check it out on Strange Music Inc.'s YouTube channel, Mackenzie Nicole, The House Above the World. So the girl herself is not another personality of mine, neither is the Mystic. They're two characters independent of me who have their own independent stories. What superpowers do I have besides singing? Being really short, finishing other people's sentences, an inability to hula hoop. It's like an anti-superpower. I can out-eat anyone. I don't really have anything impressive that I do. Like, I can't fly or turn invisible, so really nothing worthwhile. Did I replace the lasagna I stepped in? No, it was like at the end of the meal that I stepped in the lasagna. So it was really like I'd already eaten my fill, I guess. So I just accepted the loss and moved on. You guys are wonderful. Am I doing lyric breakdowns for all the songs? Yes, there's a lyric breakdown coming for each and every song on the album. As the videos are released, the lyric breakdowns will come with them. Any tour plans this year? I cannot speak on that at the moment. Tell us about my experience in studio recording The House Above the World. So 7, and I talk more about this in the production interview that you guys are going to see soon. 7 and I got together on this one, and he sent me like the super experimental, crazy, ethereal beat. So I was like, oh my god, this sounds like heaven. And so I had to write about what, if there is a heaven, which I don't believe in, but if there is one, what it was to me and what enlightenment was to me. So I pulled inspiration from Albert Camus' A Happy Death in the setting in there called The House Above the World, which you'll hear more about in the lyric breakdown in the production interview. And what I did was just did my interpretation of it in the context of the turning point in my life where I saw that there was light possible in the darkness. And then just recorded that, and it's my favorite song off the album. It's the best song I've ever written and recorded. You guys are so nice to me. You should definitely do a song with Post Malone. Oh, baby. I wish. Are the girl and the Mystic two different people? Yes. The girl is one person, the Mystic is another person. They're completely separate. Do I do DJ drops? I haven't yet. Well, actually, like, if you mean, like, drops, like, on radio, like, hey, like, you're listening to Punch on 99.7 The Vibe, or 99.7 The Point, or whatever. I've done drops for people in that respect. Who do I have a crush on? No one. I'm just kidding. Post Malone and like every other every dark-eyed boy, and every tall boy with tattoos, and every boy that sings, and like I just love people. Why isn't Strange ever book shows in Georgia? I'm not the guy to talk to for that, baby. Hi, Emma. When am I touring this album? More on that soon, I hope. Seven is amazing. Yes, he is. I love him so much. Oh my god, Seven is my favorite person on this planet. He's the reason I'm doing music. Songwriting come easy or hard to me. You know, it comes in waves. Everything has its easy moments and its hard moments. With this album, it was surprisingly easy to write. Most songs were written in like 10 or 15 minutes because all I had to do was tell the truth. Will the Third Eye pendant be on the Strange Music Store? Stay tuned. That's all I got to say. When am I touring again? I promise you'll see me. What's my favorite song I've featured on? Favorite hook I've done is the one I wrote for We're Not Sorry with Tech. Did the one sleeve merch finally come in? I wish, baby. This is just a Walmart shirt that I cut the sleeve off of. If I could do music with anyone, who would it be? I'll answer my usual question, which is Flume. He's an amazing producer. He's the only person in the world who's almost as good as Seven. If you tour, which Mystic songs am I going to bring the girl out? It's a good question. The girl, I haven't thought of bringing the girl out anytime. I kind of put her to rest when I stopped doing the visuals, but might be cool to revisit her sometime. Where do I draw my inspiration from? My life. I know it's a generic answer, but like other artists are really inspiring me. Obviously, I'm really inspired by working with Seven. Like everything he sends me is so inspiring in every way, and really, the lyrics are largely derivative. And they're largely derivative. The song never starts with my lyrics. The song always starts with whatever Seven sends me, and then I write to it based on what I'm inspired to write off of it. Very rarely do I say, we kind of need this feeling, or hey, I've only once sent him a reference and had him build around it, and that was for Coming for Blood, which has not officially been released yet. I performed it, but it hasn't officially been released yet, and one day it will be. It's not in the vault, I promise. But really, the beats I'm sent by Seven are really what inspire me the most. And of course, like outside inspirations like literature, like there are two songs, Heart of Darkness, inspired by Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad, and then The House of the World, inspired by Happy Death by Albert Camus. That are inspired by literature. Would you be able to send me a beat? Yes, email it to Mackenzie@strangemusicinc.com. Hi, Mary. So would I ever do a pop rock-esque album? I don't know, why not? You know, I like mixing up the genres. This next album's crazy. It's super weird, super experimental, so who knows? There might be something pop rock-esque on that. We'll see. Here we go, just reading. Do I play any instruments? I play guitar, not really, and I play piano. I love to play piano. I'm going to do some more songs with Tech, who knows? We need a performance for Stay. Jay White, hey baby, how are you, man? I'm going to do my own headline tour soon. That'd be amazing. Again, when it comes to touring, I can't really say much on it. And as I say every live, if you're asking me, hey, are you ever going to come to my city? Or why haven't you come to my city? Or would you ever come to my city? The answer is I will try and come eventually. There's never a city that I'm going to be like, no, I'm not coming. You know what I mean? It's just, that's kind of out of my hands right now. I don't go, I feel like touring Seattle. And then I tour Seattle. You know what I mean? Like, it's very complex. But yes, I will eventually hope to come to your city. How's my day been? My day was good. I went to Vietnam Cafe in Kansas City with one of my best friends, and it was delightful. We went on the one off Campbell. I highly recommend it. And then I went to Goodwill Outlet. I bought some cool stuff. I bought so much stuff, and it was only $12, baby. I spent 2 hours and 20 minutes there, but it was worth it. Would I ever work with an African artist? I work with any artist if they're good. You might like them. Yesterday was not Valentine's Day. It was Mystic Day, and that's how it will forever be remembered from this point on. That's how I'm remembering it, baby. I don't care about Valentine's Day. I like Mystic Day better. What were the tarot cards in the video? Just curious, as I also use tarot cards. I can't remember off the top of my head what I did, and I'm glad you asked this. I almost said I'll wait till Hospital of the World comes out, but I forget that's what this is about, and it already came out. I consulted my friend Audrey, who is a good friend of mine. She's amazing and extremely intelligent. And she is a tarot card expert. So I told her the story of Mystic and the girl. I said, at this point in her life, and knowing her future, what combination of tarot cards did she see that day that changed her life? And she told me what tarot card reading would be most effective and make the most sense with the storyline. And so I went ahead and took her advice, and those are the cards that appeared in the video. And I can't remember them off the top of my head because I filmed this in October and I have memory problems. And so what I'll do is I'll go ahead and review my conversation with her, and then I'll post a picture of the cards for you guys. So there we go. Thank you guys for all the compliments and kindness. I love you guys so much. Hi, Panchito. How do I feel about what I'm doing in the industry at the moment? I don't really know what I'm doing in the industry at the moment. You know, like, it's like when the Joker in Dark Knight says, do I look like a guy with a plan? Like, do I look like I have a plan? No. I'm just kind of like, like out here, you know? So how do I feel about what I'm doing? I'm not really sure. Do I have a man? Look at me. I'm wearing Ninja Turtle pajama pants. Like, would I do aerial acts? That sounds cool. Now I'd ask you what my dad's posts are and about the new stuff he's working with. That's something to take up with him. I don't speak on other people's business, but thank you for asking and caring. Am I going to drop a rap album? You guys ask me this every time. Who knows? I might rap on the next album. Who knows? This next album, I'm just like throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks, honestly. It's not like Mystic at all. When am I going to drop another album? I promise. Let's live with Mystic for a little while. Like, I literally gave you an album yesterday. So, like, give me a second. Hi, Juice. Hi, baby. What about international cities? I hope to tour internationally one day. That'd be awesome. You guys are so kind. Oh, I love you guys. Did I go to Chewy's yesterday? Oh, yes, I did. Got my stacked enchiladas. Chewy's is my favorite restaurant. I've only ever gotten one thing there. My stacked enchiladas. I love them. What kind of cafe? It was just called Vietnam Cafe. It was Vietnamese food, as the name implies, and it was good. I was in KC today. Yeah, I live here. Best burger spot in KC? That's a good question. I'm not sure I'm the person to ask about that. Most people would be like, Town Topic or something like that. And, like, not bad. I love High Boy. I'm a High Boy type of girl. I'll go to High Boy, get some fried pickles and a burger and a milkshake and a root beer. Like, that's where it's at. If I were going to do a cover of any song, what song would it be? Man, I would love to cover Fiction by Lund. Go listen to that song. It is amazing. Fiction by Lund. Lund. He is impeccable. He's an incredible artist. I really recommend any of his music, but Fiction is... How can an artist submit music to Strange Music? Send it to Travis at strangemusicinc.com. And good luck. What do I see next for myself? Hopefully happiness. It's whenever anyone asks me where I'm going or what I'm doing, I'm just saying I'm aiming to get happy. You know what I mean? Be happy, stay happy. But in terms of, like, tangible things, like, I'm just going to keep working Mystic and keep trying to give you guys as much content there as I possibly can and get some good stuff going with Mystic, get you guys some cool merch, get you guys some more cool content for Mystic. That's kind of my one concern at the moment is Mystic. Do I get tarot readings? I haven't had a tarot reading in a very long time. I would like to, but if anyone's this is a great time to ask. If anyone in KC or remotely, like in the KC metro area, knows any cool psychic spots or tarot spots or palm tree spot, like anything mystical, let me know, because I don't have a spot right now and I would love to have one. I haven't done anything like that in a minute. I haven't seen a sidekick in a minute. Been years, actually. Okay, Mackenzie, may I ask you what you did to get help? I don't know what to do about my boy, and I respect you. Thank you. I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that you think I warrant any respect whatsoever, because I'm just winging it out here just like all of us. I went to a psychiatrist that changed my life. She diagnosed me, as many of you know, with bipolar 1 disorder. Best news I ever got, because it finally answered a lot of questions, validated what I went through my entire life, and got on medication. I wish I could tell you something like I always say, kind of hippy-dippy and fun, like I started journaling and did yoga. But in reality, therapy and medication. I go to therapy at least once a week. And I'm really fortunate to have those resources available to me. A lot of people don't realize that there are therapists and counselors that work pro bono. And there are a lot of resources you can look online for people like that. What I recommend is, I believe it's Psychology A Day has a lot of resources for board certified psychiatrists you could go to. I really highly recommend you go that route. If you have any other additional questions, please DM me and I'd love to help you out as much as possible. And there's also a lot, as you know, of like, for in the moment things, free hotlines and online services that are really effective in helping get through those darker moments. But for me, it's therapy and medication. And a lot of people maybe have a hard time finding a therapist they're comfortable with the first time. And, I was really fortunate. I had great luck the first time with therapy and medication. But not a lot of people connect immediately with their therapist, and over time find that they don't really work with them well. So you just gotta keep trying. Same with medication. Some people don't have great luck the first time. But again, just keep trying. I promise you there's a fit for you. You just gotta keep working at it. It's on my billboard in Westport. That's awesome, man. I got a few billboards around town, and they're kind of cool. I want to go around and look at each one of them. I just haven't had a chance yet. I don't have a favorite Ninja Turtle. I think I used to. Did my dad murder the guy I wrote this album about? There are 3 songs that follow like a romantic storyline on this album, and no one's been murdered. Here we go. Sorry, I'm just reading what you guys are saying. You guys are really amazing and very kind to me, and I absolutely love you guys. Best things to do in KC. My favorite thing to do in KC, I love going to the Nelson Atkins. It's the art museum, if you aren't familiar. It's amazing. And I don't even, I'm not one of those people who goes through and reads every individual exhibit. It just it's a really great environment, and it's very inspirational, and has really good vibes and energy, in my opinion. Additionally, everyone will tell you, First Fridays, the art and, the arts kind of fair, I suppose you could call it, gathering in the Crossroads every first Friday of every month is pretty cool. If you're into shopping, Plaza's always cool. I'm just more of, my favorite thing to do in KC is just explore coffee shops, because we have a great coffee scene. So I have a huge master list of every coffee shop in the city. I'm sorry, it's probably boring for non-KC people that I go to, but if you're looking for something more specific, like restaurant or something like that, ask something more specific, because right now, I'm not the person to ask. I don't go out. All I do is work, so I'm probably not the person to ask. Plus, I'm only 20, so I can't do any real, adult activities. Holy Trinity from Mystic, I assume you're talking about my top 3 songs. Probably That's About the World, obviously. Happy is pretty good. And then 5 Months, 4 Days. I'd say that's probably it. What's better, cats or dogs? I'm indifferent. I have dogs. I like cats. I'm not a crazy animal person. So I don't want pets personally. So. Do I have my own house? Nope, I live with my parents. Do I got Spotify? Yep, Mackenzie Nicole. Did I design the lyric book? Yes, I designed the album booklet, all that, and it was a magical experience, just doing all the stuff. Do I think the meds I take have helped? I do. They've saved my life. If I didn't have I would be dead. So yeah, I'd say they helped. I'm on, not to get too personal here, but I'm on an antipsychotic antidepressant and anti-anxiety antidepressant. The antipsychotics for bipolar specifically, bipolar mood stabilizer, a stimulant, and then something for acne. I'm on quite a few medications plus like vitamins and probiotics and all that everyone's on. But yeah, it's like a magical life-saving cocktail of medications that have kept me going for the last year and a half. I've been really fortunate. I would be dead without them, so yes, they've helped. You want to get, this next person wants to get my signature tattooed on your wrist this year. Perfect. Let's do it. I encourage you. What was the biggest thing that made me turn around at age 6? I don't have to, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but I'm just curious. Stuff happened to me and now my daughter. First of all, my heart really goes out to you and to Kiddo. I love you guys. You both are amazing. So Melissa, like, my heart, like, I'm sending you all my love and all my good energy. I don't know, man. I think it was kind of bound to happen at some point. Like I said, I'm bipolar and have a lot of issues and a lot of chemical imbalances. So I think I was going to struggle, and I was just going to struggle. It just wasn't an option. I don't think it took a specific event to change things. I think when I was 6, just when that struggle started manifesting. But, I mean, I do think there are some external circumstances that I can't really share. Like I always talk about, I went to a super horrible, overly religious, overly conservative grade school that demonized my family for owning a rap label. So I think that was only through 8th grade. My high school, St. Teresa's, was amazing school. I love everyone there. But my grade school was horrible, and the people, for like a lot of people, demonized my parents and myself, and so that probably didn't help. Not to say everyone there is horrible. If any of you are on here and have been supportive of me now or in the past, I appreciate you. I'm just saying there were forces there that weren't great, so I think that probably didn't help when I was 6 years old. But yeah, I don't think it was anything in specific. I think it was just I was going to struggle at some point in life, and I think it just happened early. With 7 music videos left to my album, which one am I looking forward to the most? I'm really excited for Goodbye when you guys see the conclusion of the story and like the big moment happens. You'll know what I'm talking about when it hits, but I'm so excited for you guys to get the whole story. What are my top 3 things to do on a day off? I just go to coffee shops, explore, drink some coffee, have a nice day. I like to read. Reading's nice. I like to get work done. I know that's like a day off, but like I like to catch up on work. I hang out with my mom. I'm pretty basic. Like all I do is work and drink coffee. Hi, Emma. You guys are so kind to me. I love you. How's the album sales going? Good. I don't like talking about this because like, you know, it doesn't matter. I mean, I know that's a very privileged thing to get to say, okay? But, like, in my heart of hearts, like, my business brain goes, yeah, it matters. But my heart, like, my artist heart goes, I love it. So, like, who cares how many other people love it? Like, as long as I'm in love with it, like, that's what's most important to me. And I am. And the fact that you guys are, too, like, mwah, I couldn't love you more. Hi, Briar. You guys are the best. I love all of you. Have a favorite NBA team, honey? Do I look like I know anything about sports? Where am I from? Kansas City, born and raised. Have I ever toured Canada? No. Do I usually have scripts written for music videos? So, music videos, you write treatments, which is basically just a script for a music video, but that's the terminology. But with this, we wrote more of a script because it's one overarching narrative. And yes, it was all written out by me and my director, Taylor Lamb, who is amazing. He's he's the Taylor Lamb on Instagram. Go check him out. He is incredible, and I couldn't have done this without him, and he brought such amazing work to this project. And this, like, nothing would have been the same without him on these visuals. Do I listen to Billie Eilish? Yes, I quite enjoy Billie. When's my album coming out? Honey, it came out yesterday. important lyric to me throughout the whole album. Off of The House Above the World, my heart is a magnet for Cupid's arrows and poison darts. Like I keep saying, that lyric means I'm constantly in love and heartbroken. I'm very sensitive. I'm very emotional. And while that sensitivity nearly took my life when it brought me into the darkness, it also means I feel the light as intensely. And it is a beautiful and horrible thing. I was on Cymbalta, and so was my life. I'm on Cymbalta also. Hey. I just started it, though, so I can't really speak on it. But I'm deeply sorry that you lost your insurance and had to quit. Like, that's horrible. That's really horrible. And I hope that you get your opportunity to get on the medication that helps you again, because it's really crazy. And that it's really crazy that people have to go without something that enhances their life and helps, in my case, save their life because of money. I could go on about this forever, Big Pharma. Ugh. But I'm sorry. You guys are so sweet. When's the next video from my album? On Friday. They come out every Friday. Hi, Haley. Rest in peace, Mackenzie Nicole's. Mackenzie Nicole's was one of my biggest fan pages, and Instagram shut her down today. So, R.I.P. Mackenzie Nicole's. You guys are fantastic. I still hope that You're Okay is going to get a video. Everything's going to get a video. Every single song, all 12, get videos. Complications should have been on the album. The reason it wasn't is because this album was very specifically curated to tell a very specific story, and Complications was not part of that story. Someone Loves Pick Out a Cloud. It's Seven's favorite song and one of my favorite songs off the album. I love that song. Sorry, I'm pretty far back in your guys' comments. I'm just working my way through. Dad designed the album / single cover and or lyric book. I designed all of it. I'm a control freak. Of course I designed all of it. What is the release of the next album? Guys, I literally just dropped Mystic yesterday. Why didn't I have a release party at Strange Hollywood? We don't have Strange Hollywood anymore. We moved on from that space and have different things going on right now. But that's why we're working on some cool stuff for the release. So I'm not saying it's not going to happen. Have I watched Good Boys? No, I have not. Am I going to put all together all videos? So all the videos come together to make one film. More on that later. The inspiration behind was I was kind of me recognizing that I was at rock bottom and going, God, like, I got to turn this shit around. Like, oh, it got bad. And, like, I need to get not only back to where I was, but, like, exceed that. Like I said, I want to be better than I ever was. I don't want to just climb back to the surface. I want to climb a mountain. You know what I mean? I want to soar. So that's what that is. Thank you for your support, Trevor. Why did IG clap Mackenzie Nicole's? So, fan pages, be very careful about this. Instagram's been cracking down on fan pages recently, and they're taking you down on the premise of being impersonation, even if you prove that you said, I'm not so-and-so, I'm just a fan page. It's pretty messed up what's going on. So, like, if you're a fan page, just know they might be coming for you. And there's nothing you can do about it, really. Did I get that ear piercing as a gift to myself to celebrate the album? When did I talk about that? Oh, my God. How did you know that? I don't remember saying that. Okay, so I wanted to go to this piercing place last night, but alas, they were all filled up. They didn't have time after I was done with dinner. And then this other place I was going to go to, they didn't have time after I was done with dinner. So I was like, So I was like, okay, I'll call it a day. I'll go today. And I wore my hair up in a ponytail and everything so I could show off my double piercing when it got done. And then they're all filled up today and tomorrow. So I'm going on Monday. I'm going to get my ears double pierced. I'm excited. Am I doing any radio interviews or any traveling like I did for The Edge? Who knows? We're going to do press. Just not sure what it's going to look like yet. Am I back in LA? Nope, not yet, but I will be soon. You guys are so nice to me. I love it. Who would I sign Strange Man? I don't know. That's a good question. So yeah, again, I'm only going to be on here till 9 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock Central. I always do the full hour. Just because I know some people can get on right when I start and some people can. I want to be able to talk to all of you guys. Please, 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 please send in your questions and comments and concerns so I can address them. Because otherwise, I just have to speak into the void and it's horrible. Do I have a boyfriend? What's the meaning behind happy? Happy is about... 5 months, 4 days is about being in the relationship. Happy is about leaving the relationship. I still hope that you're okay is about being out of that relationship and reflecting on it. Happy is about the breakup, and basically the chorus is, I can't make you happy. It's recognizing that no matter what you do, you're never going to be enough for someone, and it's not your fault, it's theirs. That's what happy is about. My second favorite line off the album is, we were Kurt and Courtney, why don't you adore me? Because having to ask someone why they don't adore you is one of the most humbling things you can possibly do. It kills you, and it's painful, and it's unkind, and it's cruel to put someone in that position where they have to ask you that. And happy is about doing everything, giving everything to someone, and then not only giving nothing back, but just wanting more. That's what happy is about. Are those voicemails at the end of Happy real? The voicemails themselves are based off real texts I got. So I had Kelly's little brother Liam come in and read text messages I'd received and then made them sound like voicemails. Yeah, but... The words are real. The voicemails themselves, the audio is read, is an interpretation of those texts. Makes me so mad. Hurts my feelings. How quickly are we going to get the rest of the videos now that the album's out? Or will they be out quicker or still one a week? Still one a week every Friday until we get to goodbye. I can always date Patrick Mahomes. Yo, he has a girlfriend. And plus he just seems like a little kid to me. I know he's older than me, but I see him and he just looks like a little boy, just a sweet little boy. Do I like Porky's barbecue? How did you know? I used to live by Porky's. If you live in or visit Kansas City, I highly recommend Porky's barbecue. I think they're probably some of the best barbecue in Kansas City. They're over in Lone Jack, on the cusp of Green Valley, so it's a drive, but so worth it. What's my favorite song and also favorite video from the album? Favorite song is The House Above the World. Favorite video? Happy's pretty great. My favorite scene to film was in Happy. One of my favorite scenes to film. And when I tell you guys which it was, you're going to be like, you're a psychopath. The video for Pick Out a Cloud's super different. Not necessarily my favorite. It's just the most different one. Trying to think of all the videos. God, there's so many. A Cut Rose in Tap Water was probably the one that was most meaningful to me. Yeah, that one might be my favorite. It's just hard. Am I making time for self-care? I'm bad at that. I'm doing my best. It's hard. I'm not good at taking care of myself, not even remotely, not at all. But I'm trying, and that's what counts. One day I'll get good at it, hopefully. But all I can do now is just focus on trying to take care of myself in the best way I can. I'm not particularly great at it, but I'm doing my best. I'm not doing great right now, for example. Like, I haven't been taking great care of myself lately. But, you know, I'm trying. Sorry, that's a big roundabout answer for sometimes. Okay, someone's asked me if I would design a full sleeve for them and how much I charge. DM me. It just depends on the difficulty of the sleeve. I'm not a great designer. I'm good at practical graphic design and logo design more than anything. And when I said I design tattoos, I kind of got in a little deep when I was on Twitter there. Because people, were like, oh, design my sleeve, kind of like you are. And I'm like, I just meant, if you need a signature. Or if, you want me to draw the mystic eye or something like that. But we can talk about it. No guarantees now, so I don't have a lot of time for graphic design anymore. But we can talk about it. How about that? DM me. What's my favorite song to sing? Fiction by Lund, like I mentioned earlier, is an amazing song, and it's probably my favorite to sing right now. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Do I spend more time in KC or LA? Kansas City. Thankfully, I love Kansas City, compared to LA especially. Did I finally think of a name for that small bat of mine? I'm still naming him. Don't pressure me. Ugh, I love him. For those of you who don't know, I have 6 dead bats in my room because I collect them. And if you guys see any dead bats anytime in shadow boxes or in oddity shops, let me know. That'd be a great... When people ask, what can I get you? Don't get me anything. But if you have to get me something, dead bats. My eyebrows look so good. Thank you. I grew them myself. And put makeup on them myself, because this is not, a totally natural occurrence. People are always whenever I get compliments on my makeup, I'm just I don't know what I'm doing. So, thanks, that means a lot. How did me and ISO meet? I don't even remember the first time we met, just in the mix on tour, or in the studio, or something, one of our strange gatherings. My favorite artist at the moment, that's hard. I love Young M.A right now. I'm on a Young M.A kick. Oh, I love her. No offense, but how would you look without all that makeup? You act like I'm wearing a ton of makeup. I'm wearing lipstick, eyelashes, and tinted moisturizer. But I just look like my face without makeup. I don't know how to describe what I look like without makeup. I look like me with less eyelash and regular colored lips. Oh, I do a performance of a cut rose in tap water. Perhaps. Not sure. Perhaps, though. Hi, Harper. Who's my biggest inspiration? Musically, Seven. In my life, my parents. I love Marina, also as a person. Marina and the Diamonds, formerly. I have a lot of people I love. Hi, Low Picture Life Ask. I was wondering where you were. How did me and Tech meet? I've known Tech my entire life. I don't know the first time I met Tech. I've known him forever. Nicest, most heartfelt compliment I've gotten from the album. Who is it from? I don't know. I've had so many kind things said to me about and around this and surrounding this album that I can't even pick favorites. Everything people say to me hits me directly in my heart and just means so much to me. One last artist to work with for my last song. Who would it be? I don't like thinking about that, but if I were ever gonna have to do the last song of my career, I just want to be with Seven. Just me and him, riding it out like we always have. Alondra, hi, I miss you. I love you. If I weren't making music as a career right now, what do I think I'd be doing? I'd be working for a magazine or something. I'd be working for a publication, hopefully, as a writer or designer, or both, preferably. Hi, Izzy. When I talk to Tech in person, do I call him Tech or Aaron? Tech. No one calls him Aaron. That's how I can tell you're faking if you're pretending like you're homies with him, is if you mention, reference him as Aaron. Because if you actually knew him, you'd know no one calls him that. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but when people act too familiar, it's my biggest pet peeve. But no one calls him Aaron. Tech helped me get into music in respect to the fact that he was the first person who asked me to do a feature. But I probably would end up doing music regardless. Is there videos that were saved to your acoustic performances that were on the news? Because I've seen them, but I can't find them. I like the acoustic versions. If you like the acoustic versions, I may have something special in the works for you. Can't confirm or deny that, but it'd be pretty cool. But I don't know if they're safe from the news, honestly. I can ask, but I don't know. When's my next album coming out? If I see this question one more time. When I work with Tech, do you come up with singing ideas or do he? It just depends on the song. Am I drinking beer? No, I'm drinking a Diet Coke. I'm 20. What shows am I going to be on with Tech? I'm not sure. Would I rather win a Grammy or an Oscar for Best Original Song? I'm not sure. I don't really care about awards and respect that if I feel like if I set my sights on trying to win one, then I'll always be disappointed with whatever I do achieve if it's not winning that award. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It'd be cool to win either. You know, I'd be grateful for either. Is it possible for an ISO/Mac music video? Who knows? Ask ISO. How many songs did you make that cut from the final draft of the album? Every song I made got put on the album. Really, I gotta admit that every song I made was made with such intention that I couldn't cut a single one because they all said something important. When's my next album How much money do I make from my career? Let's not talk money on here. I'm a musician, so how much money do you think any of us make? With our 0.003 pennies per stream on Spotify or whatever that number is now, less than a penny for sure. Like, how much money do you think anyone makes? Is that my dog barking? Yeah, I have two. I don't have. My family has 2 bulldogs. Duncan and Baby. Duncan's deaf, so he doesn't realize he makes Chewbacca noises. Strange main keychain? That'd be kind of cool. I'll talk to people who matter and ask them if we can do that. Send in anything you want to say to me because I am getting off here at 9 whenever 9 rolls around. Can someone tell me how far we are from 9 Central? If I had a chance, would I make a movie? Oh, absolutely. Yes. I would love to make a movie. After making Mystic, I would love to get into film. Like, that would make me really happy. But I'd have to, like, act in it and direct it and write it. Like, I'm a control freak. So, do I have a day job? I make... I'm not gonna I do graphic design for money. So that's one way. And then, like, if I look on Craigslist for, like, remote jobs, like... proofreading math textbooks and things like that when I'm bored, just because I can't not work. Like, whenever I have free time, I'm like, how can I monetize this? So I just do stuff like that. But I don't have time for a day job because I spend every day at Strange doing stuff on the executive side. So that's my day job, is sitting in a cubicle for work. Thank you, everybody who's telling me what time it is. I need that. Can you take me to coffee sometime? How old are you? I don't really meet up with people. I'm shy. I drink Diet Coke like it's hot chocolate. Leave me alone, Brandon. Do I have an artist I love that I would love to have on the Strange Man or Strange Music roster? I would love to sign, like, I know he probably has his own stuff going on, but I think it'd be cool to have Aries or Lund, just because I want to have an excuse to see them all the time. I really know, literally every artist I love, I'd just be like, please come Strange Man. Why is my ear so red? I don't know, because I'm shy and nervous, and when talking to people is scary, probably why. I don't know. Have a collaborative album with any artist, dead or alive, who would it be? Oh, great question. I would love to co-write an album with Johnny Cash. That would be my dream. I think he's one of the best songwriters in history. I love Johnny Cash. He's one of my favorite artists, period. He inspires me deeply as a writer and musician. I also, obviously, I'd love to collaborate with Flume. I always want to do more work with Seven. For my own selfish reasons, I'd like to work with Post Malone. Mystic Blanket would be cool. How's little brother and the fam? Everybody's good. He's still about my height at 7. hidden talent of mine or, like, a strange thing I can do. I'm trying to think. I always, like, have all my weird talents in my head until someone asks me, and then I'm like, Can someone who knows me answer this? Like, if you know me personally, will you get on here and say a talent I can do that isn't embarrassing? That'd be really cool. Like, Brandon, I know you're on here. What's a talent I have? Because I could not tell you one. Oh, I'm really good at solitaire. I'm really good at like, I'm, like, freakishly good at solitaire. I'm, like, amazing at it. That's my hidden talent. What's my favorite sounding instrument? I love violins. I feel like if I were an instrument, I might be a violin. I'll forget about you day ones if I had a chocolate post. I'd never forget about you. Have you ever thought about directing a music video? I helped direct a lot of stuff, so, like Complications and Forward. Again, we don't got that much longer, so go ahead and tell me anything you want to tell me. Ask me anything you want to ask me. Because our time here is limited. Do I play any video games? No, I play Call of Duty once in a blue moon because I used to play it a ton when I was younger. Yeah. So that, I play video games. My brother wants me to play them with him. Whatever he's playing, I'll play. But I don't really, like, play video games myself. You know what I mean? Would I ever start rapping? Who knows? Who knows what I'd do? Musically, I'll try anything once, so. Favorite song off Mystic is The House Above the World. That was disappointing. Usually I can go, but not today. How often do I listen to my own music? Do you critique your finished work ever and think you could have done it differently? Mystic, I listen to constantly. Like, I listen to it at least once a week, I'd say, or once every 2 weeks, because I've heard it so much. I don't want to burn myself out on it because I love it so much, even though I don't think I could ever be burned out on it, and I wouldn't change a damn thing about Mystic. How's the burn? She's doing well. Do I watch Stranger Things? I'm trying to get into it. I'm just, like, in season 1, and I'm, like, working on it. But it just isn't catching me yet, you know? But I'm trying. I'm really trying. Didn't that hurt? Referencing my neck crack. I started cracking my neck as, like, a nervous habit when I was, like, a sophomore in high school, and now I just can't stop doing it. Okay, guys, we are nearing our end here. I don't know how close we are to 9 p.m. my time, but I bet we're getting close. So send me any of your final questions or thoughts or concerns, because please send me questions preferably, because that makes my life a lot easier, because I have something to say to you guys. It's not a beer, it's a Diet Coke. Oh my god, I would never drink a beer on live. I'm 20. Thank you guys for telling me the time. You know I'm bad at it. Tired, yo. Kiss, marry, kill, celebrity. God, that's so hard. I'm not gonna say who I'd kill, because that's a bad look for me, because if, like, I don't wanna, I gotta be PC here. Kiss, that's hard. Non-controversial people. Kiss Paris Shadows, I love him. And marry, who else? But Post Malone. How old am I? When am I gonna go live here on Insta? I'm 20, and I'll go live on Saturday, I expect, to talk about Happy when it comes out. Hi, Haley. You're very sweet. Kiss, marry, dump. That's much easier. No, it's not. I can't say who, because I can't be mean. I saw my dad and me went to see Post. Oh, yeah, we did. I touched his arm. Okay. Post Malone, Justin Bieber, Chris Hemsworth. Marry Post Malone, kiss Chris Hemsworth, and I suppose dump Justin Bieber. Does Post follow me on Twitter? He used to. He unfollowed me. I think he got done looking at pictures of me and looking at me retweet things about being depressed. Did I go to see Post last week in KC? Oh, yeah, I did. Of course I did. Post Malone isn't coming to my city without me seeing him. Not at all. You guys are the best. Like usual, I want to remind you guys that I'm reading all your compliments and all your praise and all your support and all your love. And I appreciate it deeply in my heart of hearts. But I just don't read all the compliments and stuff solely because I feel like that'd be weird if I just sat here and read compliments. What's my favorite Post Malone song? 92 Explorer is my favorite off of Beer Bungs and Bentleys. I quite like it. I think it's the best song off the album. I love Post Malone. Jesus. I don't even... You want to know how I realized I love Post Malone? Want to know how? Let's tell story time. Okay. So, I was at the office one day, and I had this idea to start asking people, if Post Malone went to kiss you, would you duck it? Or would you let it ride? Would you just go for it? And as I was asking everyone in the office this question, I realized I'd let him kiss me. And that's when it started. I used to write music, but then I stopped because I felt it wasn't good enough. Any advice? Everyone feels like their art sucks. You just gotta keep going. Everyone kinda hates their art. If you don't, you're a psychopath. I'm convinced. Favorite Tech 9 songs, Come Gangsta. Would I smoke herb with Post? I don't smoke, so no. Nah. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. You guys are awesome. I know our time's running out, so I just want to keep reminding you guys that I love you so much. And I think you're all beautiful. I am back. Sorry, my dad called. Do I feel any sort of relief now that my baby is released to the world? Yeah, kinda. I guess. It's just hard, because, like, now I'm like... God, I kind of, like, a little part of me is like, my baby, bring her back. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm happy people have her in her hands because that's where she's meant to be. Does Tech own a car wash now? Travis owns a car wash now. Oh, that's not the question. Would you go for a kiss from him? I'm sorry. I would definitely go for a kiss from Post Malone. Let me tell you. Who's my favorite rock artist? Classically speaking, Jim Morrison. From The Doors. How much do I charge for a verse? That all goes through Travis at strangemusicinc.com. Would I ever dye my hair? No, I'd wear wigs. I love wigs. I would never dye my hair. I'm afraid of I'm afraid of change. You see, I'm afraid of permanent changes. Very deeply afraid. What is my baby's name? Oh, my baby's Mystic. No, I don't have an actual baby. No children for me. Favorite Doors song? That's really hard. Riders on the Storm. I know that's kind of a cheesy answer, but, like, it's helped me through a lot, so I really love that. Please collab with Billy. I've gotten that a lot recently. Maybe I need to make that happen. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Roadhouse Blues is good. And guys, for being here tonight and taking some time out of your lovely Saturday evening to listen to me rant. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I love spending my time with you guys. It's one of my favorite things to do. You guys are fantastic. And I couldn't do this without you. And I want to thank you guys again for the 3,000th time for supporting me in Mystic. What's my biggest fear? Are we talking, like, phobia? Like, getting eaten by alligators or things like that? Because I'm afraid, like, alligators and crocodiles scare me shitless. But I would say, like, I have a lot of fears in general of, like, abandonment and being alone. Like, I do like this on multiple levels. My biggest fear is, mass shootings. When I was in school, my biggest fear on earth was school shootings. But, like, mass shootings are my biggest fear. Would I make a song with Marilyn Manson? Of course. Who wouldn't? The polka dots on the wall are fire. Thank you. Stuck them up there myself with my mom one day. I was just like, let's put some polka dots up there. Avril Lavigne collaboration would be amazing. Oh my God, I love Avril Lavigne. Her album Let Go was my first album I ever had. My first CD. I got it when I was 4. Am I part of the Illuminati? I'm not sure how to answer that one, actually. Is there any artist I personally refuse to work with? If so, who and why? I'm not allowed to answer that question publicly. Mackenzie Nicole fan page tweeted rest in peace Mackenzie Nicole this morning, and I lost my shit. She was talking about her fan account, Mackenzie Nicole's. That was Mackenzie O'Gwyn on Twitter. That's her name on Twitter, her handle. She, like I was talking about earlier, lost her fan page. The Instagram shut it down. So that's what she was talking about. I, Mackenzie Nicole, am alive and well, for better or for worse. Do I like hot wings, but I want to be on Hot Ones one day, or no? I like hot wings, but I feel like they make me look like a bitch on there. I feel like they would clown me so hard, so I'm probably never going to do that. Oh, I love you guys. You guys ask me some of the best questions sometimes. How was my Valentine's Day? I think you mean Mystic Day, and it was phenomenal. I ate at my favorite restaurant, and I had this little thing happen. My album came out, just a little thing. I'd say it was pretty good. People always comment on my laugh. I have the most obnoxious voice and laugh. Don't compliment me off that. I'm just speaking my truth. So it's really funny to me when people are like, oh, that's so cute. I'm like, no. Favorite restaurant is Chewy's, Tex-Mex. I love it. Stacked enchiladas. Am I single? Favorite song? My mom's favorite song off Mystic. I don't know. I haven't really made her listen to the album much because it makes her sad. I love when people request to be in the live video. Because, like, when I put you up here, what are you going to do? What do you got to say? Because 90% of the time, when people get added to lives, they just didn't expect it and don't know what they're going to do. Go ahead and send me your last thoughts, because I'm sure any moment now it's going to tell me I have 2 minutes left. Sing? Oh, God, not right now. Do I like Thai food? Why not? I like all food. Love food. Love it. I'm starting a live with your album after you go live. Love you, Mackenzie. Oh, that's so sweet. Have a nice live, man. Talk about my album, I suppose. Went to Walmart today and they didn't have Mystic. I say a bad word, so they aren't going to have it. Or at least I don't think they're going to have it. Do I like Pepsi? Not as well as I like Coke, but if Pepsi's asking me if I want to sponsor them and is about to give me a fat check for it, I love Pepsi. Favorite thing to do in KC? I love to go to Nelson Adkins, but my favorite thing to do of all time is just take a day and go on a coffee tour, like go to a ton of coffee shops. Okay, 2 minutes remaining. Send me your very last questions and comments and concerns and love letters and anything you have to say. If you hate my guts, go ahead and tell me now, because I have 1 minute and 42 seconds remaining. Which song of mine do I think has the best bass beat? I don't know. That's a good question. I have to review them. Do I have a fave city to perform at? I love all cities. My favorite city in the country is New York, but I haven't performed there. If I had went to a dream college, which one would it be? It's a touchy question. If anyone knows me personally, they know why that's so touchy for me. I don't know nowadays. I don't know where I'd go. Love you, Uncle Mally. I'm sorry, Cousin Mallory. If I could cover any song right now, I'd cover Fiction by Lund. 1 minute remaining, everybody. I love you guys. Have an amazing night. You're fantastic. Mwah. I appreciate everything you guys do. Everything you guys have done for me and for Mystic. Have an amazing night. I love you. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and hop off. You guys are fantastic. Thank you guys so much. Bye.